Hey everybody, this is Rich Filio from Henderson, Nevada. Hope you're all doing very well. This is a couple of short videos, YouTube videos, for an eBay listing. It's on the black 901 Series 6. You can see in front of you there. Comes with the EQ. I don't have the stands. The auction has actually been running for about 4 days. And it ends tomorrow, which is Tuesday at about 3:45. I have had, 400 plus views, 30 some bids, and probably 15 watchers. I've had about 50 of 50 requests from people to do a video, like I always do. We're doing a major remodel, flooring remodel inside the house. The whole house is a wreck. So my family room shut down, my studio shut down. So what I did, I just dragged them out here to the garage. I apologize for that. Acoustics out here are terrible. Not the ideal setup, but a lot of people wanted to see, one of my usual videos that I do on these things. These are the Series 6. Now these are not the Concerto edition. Those are 1500 unit special edition speakers that came with special stands and a nice plaque and all that. These are just limited edition piano black finish. You could get these with the Lifestyle 20 powered amplifier, stand system as well. So these are not the Concertos, they're just the regular, special edition black. And they're in great shape. They're in really great shape. There's the little staples right there, still intact. I didn't take the front grill off because if you don't do it just right, you'll actually destroy this grill trying to get those staples out. The back, of course, comes off super easy, which we'll do right now. Show you the drivers. These are all the original OEM drivers, front and back. And what's really nice about the early, mid Series 6, late Series 5, the foam is actually a little different composition from the series, like 3s and 4s. And these are still really super soft. There's no dry rot whatsoever, and they all work just perfectly. What's a little uncommon too is these particular speakers. You can see this foam strip up here. And down here, and on most of these speakers that's either gone or it's lost all its stickiness and it's hanging down, or when you touch it, it literally just turns to dust. Okay, and even the original foam seal is still up there in between the cabinet top and the enclosure, the base enclosure. They're amazing condition. They must have been in a very, very, very good environment because they're still in great shape, still attached. They don't fall apart, turn to dust, like normally when you do. Really nice condition. Now with these piano black speakers, the finish is a polished lacquer, and they're very, very soft finish. So if you lay anything on them, gosh forbid you should put a pot or a planter or a knick-knack or something like that, you do get scratches on these things. Now these had some scratches in them. And I took my Meguiar's, my polishing compound and polish, and my DA and my rotary buffer, and I did buff them out. I did not sand them, okay? All I did was buff them. You can still see some hairline scratches in there, only really in direct light. From 10, 12 feet away, they look brand new, literally. But if somebody had the time or the skill, you could actually color sand this finish, like you do a car finish. Probably starting at like maybe 1,000, go up to 3,000 or 4,000, then buff them out. They would be darn near perfect at that point. I'm not a cabinet maker, I'm not a refinishing expert, so I am not going to try that. I'll leave it up to the new owner. But like I say, they're in great shape. We're going to do a audio test on them as well. Hooked up to something real simple. And I'm going to grab the other speaker so you can see that as well. Bear with me for a second. Man, these things are heavy for as small as they are. There we go. That should be about right. Let's check the camera, make sure we're still in there. But yeah, okay. Same thing, great condition. There we go. The fronts, like I say, a little speck of dust there. The fronts are in awesome condition. Now on this one, as you'll see in the pictures, there's a little dent right there in the cabinet, and right here there's a little dent right there. Like I say, I am not a cabinet guy, so I'm not going to try to fix that. Okay, if you have the knowledge, or if you have a buddy or somebody in the know, they can probably take care of that for you. Now, what's unusual, these still have, this particular speaker still has this clear, like red protective coating on the side panel here. It's never been removed, you know, from when it was brand spanking new. And we'll yank the back off of this one too. You can see. There we go. And same scenario. The drivers themselves are like super flexible, nice and soft. Okay, still has the foam strip and the inner foam. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not, but it's got the inner foam strip on there as well. I mean, they're in fantastic shape. And there's that clear protective coating. I'm going to say it never got peeled off. If you can see that or not, it never got peeled off from the original owner. It's still sitting on there, which is a good thing, I guess. We're going to do an audio setup. Again, I apologize. It's just going to be sitting here on this table with my little Techniques test, you know, bed receiver and equalizers over there. We're going to run some tracks through it, but the tops. I'm going to grab this camera real quick. Here we go. I don't know if you can see this or not. There we go. Yeah, zoom out a little bit. Like I say, they do look very presentable. Most of these piano blacks that you see for sale on eBay, they're either perfect and they cost an absolute fortune, or they're just like they dug them out of a trash can. I mean, they're nice and smooth. I mean, they're real pretty. I'm going to show you the other one here. Pardon my garage. Everything's out here. Here's the other one. Like I say, it's in really got some fingerprints on there. Sorry about that, but super smooth like glass. If you have a grand piano, these are going to definitely look great and sit next to it. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and set this up, do an audio track, maybe 3 or 4 minutes of that, and there's the EQ right there. You'll see that in the pictures. Comes with 4 new RCA cables to hook it up, owner's manual, all the good stuff like I usually supply. Anyway, we'll get back to you here with an audio test and